TINAKARAN metric number 23 DLS19F1025. So today I will be presenting about the introduction of this project. Supply chain management is the study of movement of goods and services, and it includes all procedures that turns raw material into finished item. The essential component of supply chain management is logistics, whereas the essence of supply chain management is the fundamentals of supply chain management. This Fundamentals of Supply Chain Management course is offered to the FATIMAH Diploma in Logistics and Supply Chain Management students at Polytechnic Bilai. For teaching theoretical information and techniques, the traditional teaching style for the Fundamentals of Supply Chain Management course, which relies on slides and teacher's notes, is critical. This course is said to be the most challenging course to learn and understand, based on the survey that have been conducted among the DLS students. Several researchers have developed supply chain simulators that use gaming aspects to aid in the understanding planning principles and restrictions within the supply chain. According to the studies, gamification is an educational method that uses gaming components aids in the development of academic goals. It also boosts motivation, information processing abilities, and knowledge of academic objectives.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Fatimah, metric number F1053. Next, I will describe the business problem for this project. Based on the questionnaire I give to the Polytechnic Bilai student for the course of Diploma in Logistics and Supply Chain Management Semester 3, but I found that 98.7% of student DLS3 choose the most difficult course was the Basic Supply Chain Management course because it was too challenging. Furthermore, 84% of student DLS3 state that this supply chain management course had too much content and theory to understand. And finally, the time taken for students to understand the course was divided into 4 weeks, but based on the questionnaire, as many as 40% of students choose 2 weeks for them to understand compared to other weeks.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NAZIRA binti AHMAD. My metric number is 23DLS19F1057. So today, I would like to present the objective of this business project. The general objective of this business project is to design the SEM catch-up game in improving understanding the fundamental of supply chain management cost. The specific objective of this business project is to identify the problem in understanding the fundamental of supply chain management cost among the students. Secondly, is to develop the new teaching and learning activity in improving understanding the fundamental of supply chain management cost. Lastly, is to measure the perception of usability of SEM catch-up game.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti binti MOHAMED NAPIS. My numeric is 23DLS19F1007. In this slide, I would like to present about scope of business project. It consists of 5. The first one is what? To create a game to improve understanding student of the Diploma Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Next is who? Focus on the part 3 Logistics and Supply Chain Management student. Then is when? This project is conducted on September 2021 to February 2022. After that is how. The most difficult subject is supply chain management. So the SEM catch-up game can improve student understanding. Last but not least is where? Located at Polytechnic Bilai Negeri 9.
My name is AIMAN ROSLAN. Number metric 23 DLS 19 F1035. So next slide, I want to present about limitation of this project, which is lack of time. Lack of time. This is due to the fact that each member of the group was preoccupied with on duties at the time and did not have more time to discuss the business initiative. This issue developed because time constraint to complete the business project within the 14 weeks. This time constraints also occur because interview and distribute of questionnaire among semester 3 students due to online learning. In addition, time constraint together in a group face-to-face because group members do not stay in the same place. This makes it difficult to share opinions and also discuss face-to-face. In conclusion, group members are also final year students, so many subjects needs to be focused on, and cause group member time management is very compact and need to be complete business project in January 2022.
Product detail. SEM catch-up game is a match-up game that is drag and drop each keywords next to its definition. 6 ways to play the SEM catch-up game. Step 1. Get the link from the creator of the SEM catch-up game. Step 2. Press start button. Step 3. Playing time is only given for 10 minutes. Step 4. After that, the player just needs to drag and drop the keywords to the correct meaning. Step 5. Once all the boxes have been filled with answer, player only need to click submit answer to submit the answer. And lastly, step 6. At the end of the game, players will be able to see the total score and the time allotted to answer all the questions. In addition, players can also check the correct answer through show answer and can play again by selecting start again.
Next, I will present the raw material that I used for this business project. Firstly is Syllabus. Syllabus is a requisite document for teaching that it serves to outline the basic element of a course, including what topic will be covered, a weekly schedule, and a list of tests and assignments. Secondly is a reference book. Reference book also called as a reference, background source, or resource. It also to get a quick specific fact or information or an overview of a subject.
Process to develop product. Before developing a product, the first step is to identify the problem faced by student DLS3, which is it takes a long time to understand the supply chain management course. Next, collect data from student DLS3 and DLS alumni through the questionnaire. After that, we will design our product, which is supply chain management catch-up game, which is it helps student DLS3 to solve their problem. And finally, evaluate the product whether it can help student DLS3 to solve their problem.
Novelty and uniqueness. First, we will look into novelty. The novelty of this project is it is designed by using the matchup template from a World Education Games design website, which is a new idea for the fundamentals of supply chain management course. Matching game techniques will be beneficial in terms of both learning and fun, since it motivates students to match correct answers. In terms of uniqueness, visuals of STM catch-up game where it comes with the different background themes, students can check the correct answers after completing this game. And this game is very easy to access and can be played in both laptops and smartphones. Students can also play this game again to get all the correct answers and also beat the peer score.
Next is product development planning and costing. The following table shows the product development planning and costing of the students' perception using SEM catch-up game. The budget provided is compatible with the design and information need to create the SEM catch-up game. So the total cost that our group spent is 30 ringgit.
Next, I will present the justification of this business project. The purpose of this project is to improve understanding of the concept in fundamental of supply chain management at Polytechnic Nilai. In addition, this project focuses on semester 3 students of the Diploma in Logistics and Supply Chain Management. Next, one of the core courses in the Diploma in Logistics and Supply Chain Management is the Fundamental of Supply Chain Management course. The Fundamental of Supply Chain Management course received the highest percentage of vote from DLS3 students in the survey. Finally, according to the survey, semester 3 students are interested in using the technique of reviewing via mobile device or online games.
Methodology. As per methodology, we use a questionnaire to collect data for this project. In the questionnaire, the first part, we put the student background, for example like name, gender and class. The second part, we put the data to find the problem of student DLS3 in this project.
Research design. There are two types of research design, which is quantitative research and qualitative research. First, we look into quantitative research. Quantitative research involves numerical or measure of data. It is employed in the research of a big population. Statistical, mathematical, and computational techniques are used to collect the information. Whereas qualitative research method, it is a sort of scientific investigation where researchers gather evidence in order to find the correct answers for a specific issue. It is linked to the study of human behavior from an educational standpoint. So for this project, the questionnaires were distributed to the current FATIMAH students and the alumni students of Diploma in Logistics and Supply Chain Management. The total number of participants in this survey was 97 participants, where 22 of them are alumni students and the rest 75 students are the current FATIMAH students. Out of sample, 68.2% of the students were male and the rest 31.8% of students are female.
Sampling design. Sample design refers to the plan and methods to be followed in select sample from the target population and the estimation technique, formula for computing and sample statistics. Use statistics are the estimates used to infer the population parameter. First, clearly define target population. Number 2, select sampling frame. Number 3, choose sampling technique. Number 4, determine sample size. Number 5, collect data. And the last is number 6, assess response rate.
Next, I would like to present about data collection method. Online survey was created on 26 October 2021 with multiple choice question. This online survey was created using Google Form and it only takes a day to complete all of the student surveys. And the most importantly is, these main survey are given to student Part 3 Diploma in Logistics and Supply Chain Management. On the other hand, observation. Majority student in Part 3 Logistics and Supply Chain Management choose the subject fundamental of supply chain management is the most difficult subject to study. Next is situational analysis, which contains SWOT analysis for SCM catch-up game. First and foremost is strength. SCM catch-up game is a fun and interesting effective learning method. It can also be played at any time and any place. Next is opportunities. SCM catch-up game is designed with unique term, which is a very exclusive and attractive nowadays in the world of learning. Besides that, weakness. SCM catch-up game requires fast internet in order to facilitate and streamline the process of reviewing the lessons learned. Lastly, trait. SCM catch-up game is the widespread belief that traditional learning is more effective than online learning.
Situational analysis for Porter 5 forces. Firstly is a trait of new entrant. Unestablished college can enter the online learning market more easily than a total newcomer. This is due to the fact that a college already has a qualified staff, accreditation and access to government funding. Secondly is the bargain power of supplier. SCM catch-up game, supplier are looking for the supplier with programming and system development skill via online games. Thirdly is the bargain power of buyer. Typically, buyer will be very careful in selection an SCM catch-up game provided due to the strategic importance of such a decision. Lastly is the trait of substitute product and service. The availability of alternative form of learning, including traditional learning, will be the most common substitute for SCM catch-up game.
Product impact. To know the impact of the product, we have prepared a questionnaire to DLS3 students to give feedback on our product. In the questionnaire was divided into 6 parts and broken down into 4 questions. Among them are student motivation. 61.3% of students very interested in using game for learning in the future. Next, for student attitude, 57.3% choose is teaching and learning activities is flexible. Furthermore, 59% of student cognitive development challenge student DLS3 to understanding of the subject. Moreover, 57.3% of students improved understanding and easily remember the theories that need to be memorized in the subject. In addition, 63% of student DLS3 like to learn supply chain management subject using these teaching and learning activities. Last but not least, for game interface, 56% of students state that they just need a very short time to know how to play this game.
Next is commercialization. Students enrolled in Semester 3 of the Diploma in Logistics and Supply Chain Management (DLS) are the target user of this product. Furthermore, the target customer include not only Nilai Polytechnic students but also students from other polytechnic such as Johor Bahru Metro Polytechnic, Kota Kinabalu Polytechnic and Seberang Perai Polytechnic. The other target prospect for this product is an other institution that offers supply chain management subject to students. Students DLS may simply understand, remember and enhance the motivation to be more effective and generally eager to learn using the product. This product also serves as a new teaching and learning method for today's students.
In conclusion, supply chain management is the study of movement of goods and services and includes all procedures that turns raw materials into finished items. Understanding the fundamentals of supply chain management course is the main problem faced by the Part 3 DLS students. The main objective of this project is to design the SCM catch-up game in improving understanding the fundamentals of supply chain management course. SCM catch-up game increases the students' memory capacity, and understanding in the learning fundamentals of supply chain management course.
Lastly, recommendation. Any student study supply chain management course can use and play this product to help this learning process, which is currently being done online because to the COVID-19 epidemic. Lecturer can use this game in class as a practice or to create a quiz with this game. Students will more have fun and will be less likely to receive progress in assessment. Alright, student or lecturer at all polytechnic that offer this supply chain management course also can share about supply chain management catch-up game.